Good evening, and welcome to Vibe Talk Facing the Lion podcast station, Vibe Talk After Dark. Tonight we're celebrating one of our own, which is my co-host for Daytime Talk, is Trish. We are happy to celebrate her, and deservedly so. We are so happy to do this. I'm very grateful for the celebration of her. We've talked about this week on our 5-year celebration and how it all began. Did you guys know that there was no music for Vibe Talk Facing the Lion podcast? Trish made it all possible. Thank you, Trish, for celebrating us. Thank you so much for what you have done. And I thought that she would be on here with us tonight. We're getting a late start due to some things that had to run smoothly and checking it out. We'd like to say thank you for being with us as we celebrate you. We're so grateful for everything that you have done, Trish. There she is. Thank you, my dear. And I want to mention this for 800 members. We're doing a lot. We've got a lot done in the last week. For those of you who are comfortable with the 661-503 8993. That number is still in existence. But we want to let you know that we have a free, toll-free number. We're so happy about this. 1-888-721-9260. You have a song you want us to play? We'd love to play it. Trish, if you want to be able to tell your story, we would love to have you call in to the 1-800-721-9260. This is Vibe Talk After Dark. We're so excited to be celebrating our very own Trish. She wants to tell her own story, and I can appreciate that. And if you guys have a story, we'd love to hear from you. You don't have to actually be here to tell the story, but if you'd like to, we'd love to hear from you. Now, as we think about everything, we want to play her song that is on her SoundCloud, and this is titled Too Loud.
Queen Fire on the track. It's a real one. You said I'm too loud in your ear. Too loud, too loud. You said I'm too loud in your ear. Too loud, too loud. You said I'm too loud in your ear. Too loud, too loud. You said I'm too loud in your ear. You said I'm too loud in your ear. For me to go away and maybe make it disappear. Constant of your melody is selfish and severe. Certainly I see you cause I'm standing right here.
I don't wanna, I ain't gonna cause no drama. Ayy, be negative at home with his mama.
your ear. You said I'm too loud in your ear. Too loud, too loud. You said I'm too loud in your ear. Too loud, too loud. You said I'm too loud in your ear. Too loud, too loud. You said I'm too loud in your ear.
Yeah, that part. Thank you so much for listening to us. And we're here. We are going to be able to share with you Trish's story. Trish, I wish you would call in. And the number is 188-721-9260. Would love to have you call in. Would love to have you call in on this. If you would, please and thank you. There's nothing like a person being able to tell their story. And that's what we want to do tonight. Since we are featuring her music, I think she's deserving of that. And I am excited to be able to bring this to you. No worries. I see it. And we're going to be talking about much of her music. We're going to celebrate her. And we get to do that. It's just such a beautiful thing to get to do. And Facebook, you don't own the rights to her music. We just want you to know that you don't own the rights to it. So I want you to hear some of her tracks, and I think as we are being able to listen to them, that we can resonate. 1-800 yes. Yes. I would love that, so you could tell your story. And
Don't let nobody put you down. Don't let those men push you around. 'Cause you got something they've been looking for. A beautiful heart and so much more. First things first, know that you're on. Second to third, hoping you isn't a problem. Just do you.
hello? Are you there? (800) 1-888-721-9260. Are you there? We're getting on the line with Trish. Hi, Trish.
Hi.
We are wanting to celebrate you tonight and have you read some of your favorite quotes. And we're
Okay.
celebrating you. We're definitely celebrating you. So what are some of your what are some of your favorite quotes?
Hold on. I have to get them.
No worries.
Okay. One of my favorite quotes is, a flower does not think of competing to the flower next to it. It just blooms.
It blooms. So you have quotes. Why do you like that one?
I like that one because it says to me that I don't have to compare myself to other people. I just have to focus on my growth, my personal growth, and being me.
And so how do you look at your growth in comparison to the last 5 years up until now?
I see my growth a lot in my confidence, and a lot of my confidence, my newfound confidence, is shown in my music. And I've always had trouble with showing my confidence outside of my music, but I can do both. So that's how I've seen growth in the past 5 years for me.
Okay. How did you get here, Trish? That's the story we want you to tell before we go back to sharing your music.
How did I get here? Do you mean like in Vibe Talk?
How did you get here?
Do you mean like in Vibe Talk?
Yes.
How did I get here? So, how I got here was searching. I was searching for something important to listen to, and I saw Vibe Talk. I clicked, and ever since then, it wasn't easy first. Like, okay, it sounds great, but I'm not ready to really commit to coming here yet. So, I kept coming. Sometimes I came like twice a week, and then it just came to a regular thing. Because our old schedule was going every day. That's what our old schedule used to be. And so I was doing that, and then that's when I wanted to say thank you, because it was really helping my personal growth. It was really helping me, because I had some really rough self-hate issues, and it was really helping me Vibe Talk. so I was like, I have to say thank you to them somehow. And so I made a video with one of the podcasts that I was visiting and as a listener. And after that, it was that I was like, it's New Year's. It's going to be New Year's soon. It's going to be Christmas soon. So I wanted to give a gift. And so I wrote the outro for Vibe Talk. And if you come to our morning show, you'll hear it every morning when we're on. So I wrote that one, and then I wrote the Facing the Lion, our theme. So yeah, and so first I was the assistant manager, and then I earned my own segment, which is Trish's Treasure. So that's a short sum up of how I got here.
Yeah, and we want to say how glad we are to have you here. As we listen to more of your sound, and Trish owns the rights to all her own music, and we'll be back with more of her inspirational quotes.
Yeah, you better believe it, yeah. When I walk into the booth, you gon' receive it. Always spitting honesty, no capping, always hate it. Take it back, cause I ain't warrior, don't retreat it. You better believe it. You better believe it, yeah. I gon' bring my mama proud, I ain't made it. I be working harder than a dog, ain't no limit. Got up on my side, yeah, you know I'm always winning, yeah. You better believe it, yeah. You better believe it. You better believe it. It takes some time to heal, but I'm a boss now. So wasting all my time with your thoughts now. I got my own mind, stop the hating. I cannot hear a word that you're saying. Cause you didn't believe in me. You didn't care about me. You didn't stay with me. Like how we supposed to be. Looking like it's for real. This is how you treated me. This is how you came to kill. Everything left for me. You didn't believe in me. You didn't believe in me. I know that. You didn't believe in me. You didn't believe in me. I see that. You didn't believe in me. You didn't believe in me. I know that. You didn't believe in me. You didn't believe in me. I see that.
We wanted you to know, Trish, yes, we did believe in you. And tonight we are celebrating you. What's another quote that you like and why?
Another quote I like is, believe in you because your voice is important, because your dreams matter, because there's only one you, because you are worth it.
And tell me about that. Or tell the live audience about that.
I personally love that quote because believing in yourself is very important, and I never realized the importance of that until I focused on my growth journey. So when I started seeing the significance of believing in myself, I started to see my worth and see that I matter. And I'm still working on that. I'm still learning that I matter, and sometimes I have to put my best interest at heart. But that's what that quote means to me.
And you've inspired so many people. We wanted them to hear your voice, even though you have a segment. The segment just does not do you justice for the craft that you have with music. And we're so very grateful for the sounds that you have made for a program, for your own personal use. We're just beyond words. We're beyond words, and we want you to know what you mean to us. Okay? I hear you. I've always believed in your music. Always believed in it. And I want to play a couple of songs before we go to the next album. Petals of Life. What's that all about? Petals of
Life. Petals of Life. Song is about me seeing that instead of just letting myself give up, or just like the lyric says, I wanted to die. That's as literal as it sounds. I did. And but as I thought about, as I gave myself a chance of growth and give myself a chance to where, you know what, you're more than just giving up. You can't just let yourself go like this. Because I gave myself a chance, I'm flourishing. I'm continuing to grow and to be who I am. So that's what that song is about.
Thank you so much for that. I apologize for the noise that's going on, guys. And we are live. Here's Petals of Life.
I wanted to die. Never knew what I was missing, but to my surprise, a second chance was given. 'Cause I grow more and more, and I wanna grow even more. 'Cause it's a part of life. I'm flourishing my petals of life.
That part. We want to just make sure that you know how we feel about your music. We listen to smooth, chill music, and your sound has enlightened me, enlightened others. Now, has this helped you or harmed you? And again, we want you to be honest with us.
This has helped me. It's helped me a lot, and especially express. It helps me to express myself a way where that's what music is, though. It helps you express yourself, and if you feel like you can't talk to someone about it, you talk about it through the lyrics, through the melody, through the poetry that music is. So it has helped me a lot.
Yeah, we appreciate that. When is your best time to create your sound and music?
That's a good question. My best time to create is early in the morning because sometimes I live with my family, so there's a lot of noise in the afternoon. So in the morning, I'm an early bird. So when I wake up in the morning, I make my music and I work on my music from 6 o'clock in the morning all the way until like 2. That's if I'm making the beats and stuff. But vocally, and songwriting, I sometimes, if I get inspired in the afternoon, I'll work on it until like 6 o'clock at night. Yeah, so when I get inspired, usually it's in the afternoon, but on the general schedule, I wake up in the morning and I make music. That's what I'm doing.
Love that. What would be a quote for you to say to someone who was going in the direction that you were in for music? What inspirational quote would you have for them?
I would have for them the quote that music is a mantra that soothes the soul. It's therapeutic. It's something our body has to have. It's very important to understand the power of music.
Love that. Everybody hearing that, we'd love for you to call our 800 number. It's 888. 888 721 9260. We are celebrating our Trish. If you haven't heard about our Trish, she is on our morning show for Vibe Talk Facing the Lion podcast. And I'll tell you what, it's been a joy. Vibe Talk Facing the Lion podcast is streaming all over the place. We're going to listen to some more music by Trish. Trish, we want to thank you for being here. Don't go anywhere yet. Please and thank you. Don't go anywhere. We are going to... We're going to play more of her music. And this is from the album Thank You. we're going to be back with more expression from Trish. If you aren't familiar with this one, this is going to be familiar to some of you.
Tonight's discussion in Facing the Lion is always positive. And so I ask you today, as we are going to be facing our lions, our challenges of the week, what did you face this week that was challenging to you?
If that's familiar to you. Trish, was this already out by March 23rd, 2022? Is that when you put this together and released it?
Yes.
Okay. I want to be able to say that. And that's been our morning mantra. Every single morning. Every single morning. And this is on Trish's Thank You to Vibes. We wanted you to be able to see what we hear. Just absolutely beautiful music. Just absolutely. We can't even tell you how much it means to us. And should mean to you. Is there another quote that you have that you want to share tonight?
There is. Okay, so another quote I have to share is be bold, be courageous, never be afraid to speak up and speak out.
Thank you for that. Vibe Talk After Dark is all about music, and it found its place with us because, number one, music is all about what's in the soul of a person. That part that is you, that longs for expression and the art of it. And Trisha certainly brought that to us, and I want you to hear this message. This one is on her Thanks to Vibe album, and she does own all the rights to this music. Me, Myself, and Love.
Who am I? I want you to ask yourself that from your innermost soul. So, Trish, who are you?
Trish, what inspired that?
What inspired that one was when we did a podcast on, I think it was called Who Am I or Who Are You? And we had an assignment where we did the art of writing our names, and we put the acronym, basically what does T stand for, what does R stand for. And so when I did that, I was like, first, I didn't know, I never put my name in the song before. So I was like, how is that going to turn out? So after I did that, this was actually that's actually the first song that I put my name in. And the song that came after that one was the I Am Trish song. But yeah, that song was first, and what inspired that was that assignment right there. So.
Okay. And we love it. What are some of your favorite songs from your album? I hear this question being asked a lot of artists out there. And, some of them don't really listen to themselves. But do you have favorites? And if so, what are
Do
they?
I have favorites? I don't like saying favorites.
Okay.
But if I was to choose, my favorite song that I wrote was "Look at Us." I think that's one of my favorites because I love doing ballad songs. If you don't know what a ballad song is, everyone, a ballad song is basically like a slow and heartfelt, emotional song. So I love doing those. So Look at Us is my favorite, and my second favorite is Speak Out. That's my second favorite.
And where can we find that one? What album is that one on?
Speak Out is on my album The Horizon.
Okay.
And that's on YouTube.
Okay. We are going to let you guys hear what Look at Us is all about.
Reality says she wants it to heal. Miss Stacy says so.
Are there any other inspirational quotes that you particularly have tonight and want to share?
Yes. This one is by Maya Angelou. It says, "Be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it."
Love that. And why does that have meaning to you?
That has so much meaning to me because when I changed how I thought about myself, I decided to continue to develop that mindset instead of going back or relapsing or reducing when I was changing from the self-doubt and the self-hatred mindset. And it takes a lot of practice. Change isn't easy, but it's worth it. So that's why that quote stood out to me.
Love it. And so now we're at your album Horizon. Where can people find you? Because I know after this, people are going to want to hear more of it. I love your music, not because I know you, but because of the power that it has behind it. The message in the music. Where can they find you, Trish?
You guys can find me on SoundCloud and YouTube and AudioMac under the artist name Queen Faya, and that is spelled QU33NFIY4. Again, that's pronounced Queen Faya.
Okay. Now, for this album alone, you have 235 views, which is quite a large number. And I'm going to tell you, if you don't do anything else this weekend or even after this live programming is finished, do yourself a favor and go to the places to hear her music and give her a heart. Please and thank you for those of you who are listening everywhere. And we know that you are. Trish, what is the song that you mentioned on this album that was one of your favorites?
I said the Speak Out anthem. That's the last one on the album.
Let's have a listen.
It's your moment. This is your time now. Gotta speak out, speak out, speak out, speak
That part. Thank you so much for that. I like that too. All your music, I love. And do you have another inspirational quote to close out our night?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
Okay. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind.
Love that. Love that. Everyone has a chance to be able to voice. And Trish has done that in so many marvelous ways. We want you to follow her up on her music and share in celebrating her message behind the music. Her message of self-love, empowerment, joys, triumphs, and journey to life, that is. We want to thank you, Trish, in celebration of you, in celebration of all that is yours every single day. You make life more beautiful to so many people. We want you never to forget the love and the impact that you have on not only yourself, but all of us here and everywhere. We are so proud that we get to share you and that your family shares you with us. We're so proud of it. And for all those listening, please give her a heart and let us know where you're from. Don't forget about our 800 number as we say good night and thank you as we celebrate Trish. Thank you, Trish. And have a great weekend and stay beautiful as you are in mind, body, and soul. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you for your time and for sharing our morning podcast with me. You make a big difference. And we're going to play what we think is appropriate, the beautiful. Don't forget, Trisha's going to put this up on YouTube so that you all can hear it and you all can be a part of it and you all can answer. And don't forget to throw up those hearts. Let us know how this message of music reaches you. Good night, all, and thank you for choosing to be with us here at Vibe Talk After Dark Radio Show.
Stars are out tonight. Everything seems better when I gaze with my very own eye. Look across the sea. Tell me what you'll see. A sunset with a beautiful sky. La 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 la. La 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 la.